Homework 8 is the last of the review section. We've kind of jumped all over the place reviewing a whole bunch of things from college algebra. But in this case, we are going to find the roots of my quadratic equation with a leading coefficient greater than 1. Anytime you have a quadratic equation, something with a squared term, you want to set it equal to 0 and make sure it's in the best order, which is descending order. So in this case, another thing I always want to do is leave my squared term positive. So I'm going to write this as 5w squared. I'm going to add the 17w to move it over and add the 6, and now it's set equal to 0. So I've left my w squared term positive, and then I put it in descending order so it's in the proper order. So one way of solving a quadratic equation is to factor out your expression, and then you can set each of your factors equal to 0. So in this case, we have 5w and w. My signs are both pluses, so a plus and a plus. Factors of 6, I want to get 17, so I want to take 5 times 3 plus 2. 15 plus 2 is 17. So solving each of these, if 5w plus 2 equals 0, I'm going to minus my 2 and divide by my 5. So w is going to equal negative 2/5 for one of my solutions. Over here, if w plus 3 equals 0, w is just going to equal negative 3 because I just have to move my 3 to the other side. So when you put your answers in, you're going to separate them with a comma. So negative 2/5 and negative 3 are going to be your solutions. So number 2, when I'm solving that one, I want to move my 7w over to the other side, but it's got to go between those two things so I have them in the best order. So 4w squared minus 7w minus 2 equals 0. Now we have to be careful with the 4w squared. It might be 4w and w, or it could be 2w and 2w. I'm going to try the 4w and the w. My signs, one is a plus and one's a minus. Might be another order, but I'm just guessing and checking. Factors of 2, 1 times 2. Checking, my outside plus my inside, negative 8w plus 1w, sure enough, is negative 7w. So I have it factored correctly. And so, either the 4w plus 1 equals 0, or the w minus 2 equals 0. That one's easy to solve. I just add my 2, so I get 2 for my answer. On the other one, I'm going to minus my 1, then divide by my 4, so w equals negative 1/4. And so my two answers, either negative 1/4 or 2, could be solutions. Third one, same kind of thing. I've got a quadratic expression, means I have that squared term. I need to set it equal to 0, so I'm going to move my 5 over. So 3v squared plus 16v plus 5 equals 0. Factoring 3v and v, since both of these are pluses, we have a plus and a plus. Only one set of factors for 5, 5 and 1 or 1 and 5. So if we check it, 15v plus 1v is 16v. So 3v plus 1 equals 0, or v plus 5 equals 0. This one, just minusing our 5. This one, we're going to minus our 1, then divide by our 3, so negative 1/3. So v could equal negative 1/3 or negative 5 for our solutions.